Welcome, heroes of faith. Gather around and join me on this inspiring journey as we delve into the life and legacy of one of the Bible's most remarkable prophets, titled Prophet Ezekiel, God's messenger of hope. Get ready to be encouraged and inspired by the powerful story of Prophet Ezekiel, a true messenger of hope in a world filled with uncertainty and chaos. Stay tuned until the end to discover the valuable lessons and insights that can be applied to our lives today. Biblical article story. Prophet Ezekiel was born in Jerusalem around 623 BC to a priestly family. His father, Buzi, was a priest, and Ezekiel was destined to follow in his footsteps. However, God had other plans for him. Ezekiel's calling. Ezekiel 1 verses 1 to 3 and Ezekiel 2 verses 1 to 3. In 593 BC, Ezekiel was among the Jewish exiles in Babylon. It was there that God called him to be a prophet. Ezekiel's calling was dramatic and unforgettable. He saw a whirlwind, a cloud, and a fire, and in the midst of it all, he saw the glory of God. Challenges and ministry. Ezekiel 2 verses 3 to 8 and Ezekiel 3 verses 4 to 11. Ezekiel's ministry was not an easy one. He was called to speak to a rebellious and stubborn people who refused to listen to God's words. Despite the challenges, Ezekiel remained faithful and obedient to God's call. He preached about God's judgment and restoration, using vivid imagery and symbolism. Prophecies. Ezekiel 36 verses 22 to 32 and Ezekiel 37 verses 1 to 14. Ezekiel's prophecies were remarkable and far-reaching. He prophesied about the fall of Jerusalem and the destruction of the temple. Ezekiel 4 to 1-5 to 17, the restoration of Israel and the coming Messiah. Ezekiel 36 verses 22 to 32 and Ezekiel 37 verses 1 to 14, the valley of dry bones, symbolizing God's power to revive and restore. Ezekiel 37 verses 1 to 14, lessons to learn. 1. Faithfulness and obedience are essential for effective ministry. Ezekiel 2 verses 1 to 3 and Ezekiel 3 verses 4 to 11. 2. God's call is not limited to our background or qualifications. Ezekiel 1 verses 1 to 3. 3. We must be willing to speak truth to power, even if it's unpopular. Ezekiel 2 verses 3 to 8. 4. God's judgment is real, but his restoration is also certain. Ezekiel 36 verses 22 to 32. What a wonderful way to conclude the story. The end, but just the beginning of your transformation. I hope this story has impacted you with a revelation knowledge of God's word. Remember, God's word has the power to transform your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey, my heroes. From Alexander Ocran, a Ghanaian content creator, with love and appreciation. God bless you. May God's word continue to guide and transform you.